nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are finally covering Scream 7 after fucking a week of fucking technical difficulties with the Scream franchise review, on top of covering two other franchises. So this one's been one I've wanted to do for a little bit. Like I was like waiting for this movie to come out. I'm like, well, I'm gonna cover the Scream movies because Scream 7's coming out, so why not go ahead and just, I've already seen it. I'm gonna give you my full thoughts on it. I have a lot to say on about this film, negative and positive, but you'll see. So yeah, just stay tuned and enjoy the video, guys. Alright, so I have a lot of opinions on Scream 7, and I just want to get straight into it because I don't even know where to begin. So, that opening scene where the couple is at the Mocker house and they get killed off, that is a fucking fantastic opening scene. My only complaint is just like the characters have no fucking importance to the story, and the fucking people whoever the ghost face was in this scene, either the next door neighbor, which, by the way, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this, so I'm not holding back. Like, I'm gonna fucking air out my opinion on this film. So, it just, logically, it makes no sense. They flew all the way from fucking the town that this movie takes place in to fucking Woodsboro, to burn down the Mocker house, came back within the span of a day, and just like, I don't know how I feel about it. Next thing, the AI, which I'm doing fucking air quotations right now, in this film, I think it's an interesting concept. It's just like, it just doesn't fascinate me like that. I mean, it's cool to think about that, like, they're using deep fakes and shit to like bring back Stu and Roman and Billy and like all these other fucking people, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's just, it's all right. Next thing, the kills in this movie are pretty solid. I will admit that. They are fucking gruesome as shit for a Scream film. Now, something I would have liked more, because, you know, Scream's always been meta, but these last few movies aren't very, they're not very meta. They don't really give much commentary on the horror genre or the film, or on film as it is right now in the current state of the world. And that's something that kind of, I don't know, pisses me off, because Scream's always been fucking keeping up with meta commentary and all this other shit. And this one doesn't really have that. You think they would have some meta commentary on Ghostface being more brutal, maybe referring to like Terrifier or any newer horror movies that have a lot of gore in them, but they don't really do that. So that's unfortunate, kind of pisses me off, but it's alright. Next thing, I do think Tatum is a very good fucking character, and like, I'm excited to see where they go with her story, but I don't like the exclusion of Sydney's other kids in this movie, because they practically don't exist besides one scene, which, yes, Tatum being in this movie because she's the oldest makes sense, and I completely see that, and that makes sense to me. I agree completely. I just don't see the point of including one of Sydney's children and not the others. Another thing, I'm not, like, I understand not killing off Sydney's husband. I'm glad he survived, but the way he got fucking attacked and how long he was sitting before the fucking final conclusion of the movie, I don't know how I feel about that personally, just because I think it's a load of fucking bullshit. Nobody's surviving that. He would have died from blood loss. And I don't know. Another thing, I don't like the fact that none of Tatum's friends survive in this film. I mean, obviously, it's good that Mindy and, I can't think of his fucking name. Why am I blanking? Mindy and Chad, like, I'm glad they survived. Gail survives, obviously. Sydney, Tatum, like, okay. But I just don't like the fact that, like, if they do, they're obviously going to make a Scream 8. This movie made fucking bank in the box office. And I would have liked for at least a couple of her friends to survive. That would have been cool. But I guess not. I really think the kid, I forget his name, but the kid whose mom's one of the Ghostface, I have to fucking pull it up because I'm blanking right now. I think she should have survived, in my opinion. Jessica, yeah, that's her name, Jessica. And so I don't know how I feel about that. And then I think the scene in the insane asylum, like the mental hospital, is a cool concept. I fuck with that hair like heavily, but I just don't think they did a good job at hiding the fact that Stu is definitely dead. But you know, it's whatever. Now we'll move on to some more positives. I do like the way this film is directed. I think the pacing is good. I think the fucking action scenes are intense. I like that the quote unquote Ghostface that we think this like whole movie's gonna be based around dies halfway through the fucking movie, not even, and then like it's just interesting. It's an interesting concept, and I fuck with it hella. I don't like the motives though. The motives are fucking retarded. Can we get like a different motive? Like we've had the same revenge fucking motive. The most innovative fucking motive in the whole Scream franchise was Mickey in Scream 2. He just did it just for the fucking love of the game. So I don't know how I feel about how these people are literally just fucking attacking Sidney and Tatum and terrorizing them just because they're fucking jealous. Like that's a dumbass fucking motive. But I don't really know. I'm saying a lot of negative shit, but I did enjoy this movie. I mean, I enjoy every Scream movie. I don't care what anybody says. They're fucking great horror films. Same thing with the Child's Play films. People hate on Seed of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, and like Cult of Chucky. They hate on the TV show, which I will admit, as a Chucky fan, I was not a big fan of the second and third season. But I still thoroughly enjoy that franchise. Same thing with Scream. Scream 7 wasn't amazing, and there's a lot of flaws with it, but I do enjoy the film. I can't say it's a terrible piece of shit film. Like, we'll definitely be talking about some really bad fucking movies next month, and especially coming soon with St. Patrick's Day, which, yes, I'm covering Leprechaun, but this movie isn't a shitty film. It's well made. It has a good budget behind it. The kills are solid. The acting's not bad either. Like, and then like Tatum's fleshed out. Her relationship with her mom is great. Like, there's a lot of good stuff going for this movie. I just fucking hate that there's a lot of stuff they didn't do great, in my opinion, with this film. Like, the standouts are really Tatum, Sidney, Gail's in there, not as much as I feel like she should be. And then, like, the kills are pretty solid, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to turn my horror geek fucking brain off and take a step back, and it's just like there's a lot of flaws with this movie. So, in my overall opinion, I think if you're a Scream fan, you will enjoy this movie, but if you're just a fucking film critic and you just watch movies in general, I don't know if you're going to enjoy this film. But I have nothing else to say. I mean, I'm definitely still going to watch Scream 8, and that'll definitely get reviewed whenever that gets made and comes out, which will probably be that won't be till like late 2027, I think, tops. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say, y'all. We can go ahead and get to the outro. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I thoroughly enjoyed making this review because this movie's fresh as fuck. Came out maybe not even a week ago. Maybe a little more than a week, but I've been waiting to cover this film. I've had a lot to say. I figured I'd get this one out before I do the Chucky movies because the Chucky movies I have so much shit to say about every single one of those movies because I've watched those movies a fucking bazillion times. And so that review will probably be out tomorrow, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit up at chapter 1 and at chapter 2, and then after that, I'm gonna wait a little bit before covering the TV series for all those shows because those are definitely going to be longer episodes, so I want to take my time with them. But after that, this Friday we got if you know, you know, we got a pretty big review coming up, so that'll kick off another big franchise, and I'm gonna have to be tag teaming that with another big franchise because there's a holiday coming up too. Yeah, it's It's about to be a pretty good month. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not saying specific films, but next month we are going to be hitting up, we're not going to be doing any franchises next month. We're going to be hitting up strictly one-offs and movies that, like, franchises that only have 2 films. So, and this is just an example. I'm not saying for sure, but you'll likely get this. Like FNAF 1 and 2. I almost said Strangers, but I forgot that they made that shitty-ass trilogy. Oh my god, that'll get covered at some point. Just know that. Gremlins is another good example of that. Well, let's see what other movies we got over here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got stuff like Willy's Wonderland, you know. There's a lot of big stuff, but I just know for the month of April, we're going to be chill. I don't have to stay tied down to a franchise, and then we'll pick it back up in May, and that's when we'll start ramping up for the summer. So, yeah, guys, I got nothing more to say. I hope y'all enjoyed this review, and yeah, guys, peace.